So now I have sewn the neckline, and it's time to put on the tabloid bone band. I made a quite simple one that I want to put on now. This is a very simple band. It's 8 forward and 8 backwards. And then I just repeat. But I have a little trick I will show you about the edge, because you see my edge are quite smooth. There are no bumps where I turn the tablets the other direction, but I can show you that. But I'll show you another thing I do when I add the tape, and that is because this is of course wool, and it's quite massive, so it can be hard to get nice around the edge, and especially where it turns much. You see there comes this fold. Don't need to. So what I do when I add the tape on the neckline, I do first find where it should be, like in the middle, and then this piece I want to round on my iron, with my iron and with a lot of steam. So I put the needle to here. That is the first rounding of the tape, and then the next is here to approximately there. And then it goes down like this and up again. So this will be the middle. This is a very simple tablet weaving that I do. The two border edges I have only white before, and all the other has too dark and too light, and then the end only white. And this the middle are set symmetrical about. You see, 2 of 2 are always symmetrical. And then I turn them all together. But you know, in tablet weaving you have to turn back also to get this twist up. And I don't want to do that, because I like when the edges are completely smooth and the same all the way. So the pattern comes with that I'm turning 8 forwards, 8 backwards, 8 forwards, 8 backwards all the time. So I have to change because of the pattern. But when I come to a change where I am now, I shall change like here, then what's it called? Swip, maybe? Only the border tablets like this. When I change direction, like a door, to open, look. And then I continue with my pattern. So now I go backwards, because that is what the patterns say, but the edge are doing the same. If I do not do that, then I will get a mark here where it turns. For every time I turn, I will get an interruption in the edge, you can say. I don't want that. So this is a very easy way to avoid that. You get a more smooth edge on your tablets. I can show you one maybe where I will not do it. I can see the difference. So now I am here where I shall turn again. So instead of doing it, I just change direction on my pattern. And you can see already here on the edge there's something that are not so nice, you see? And that is what I don't want. And also when I comes to here, if I change now the direction, you'll see it on the side. You see those small dots? I don't want them. I want it smooth like this. So that's why I twist them. But now I will take this up again if I can find the right way to do that. So this will be center back in the neck. So that's where I start. Make sure to have a max seam on it. And then I simply make it round. And I make it more round than I need in the neckline, just to make sure that the line is nice after. That is the good thing with wool. You can manipulate it exactly as you want. See, now that will stay like that. It will stay. That means that this edge I have made longer and this shorter. And then I should do the opposite here. In the corner, in the front. That's all. And of course the same on the other side. Now it's much easier to put on. Can also do this thing down there at the same time. So, and it's just to add it. You see, smooth, it's much easier to put on. Don't have to fight it now. Where I, instead of bending and get it quite thick, I use a little leftover from the fabric instead. cut something like this, and then I sew this one on there, so I make a little connection in the same fabric on the back side here. That's the first thing I do. It's a little plundering, but it's not so much. So, now it's ready to be put on. Then you just pin it on, and then I do so on simply with forward stitches. There and there, with white thread, so they will be invisible. If you sew between the tablets, then the thread will disappear completely. Here the last centimeter in the point I make a sort of mattress stitches just to pull them completely together here. So. Yes, you do. Yeah, yes, you do. Nu ser det ikke særlig meget. Nu ser det ikke særlig meget. Så, og på den anden side. Så bare fortsæt hele vejen rundt.